Today, we're going to be talking about the game Manchester United versus Leicester City. As you know, we're playing Leicester in the FA Cup. We're also going to be talking about what the points which Ruben Amorim said in his press conference. Just give me a bit of your time. I thank you. Before I start, today is a sad day, the 6th of February. As you all know that in 1958, on the very same day, there was a plane which was coming from Germany with a group of Manchester United players, technical staff, journalists, and the likes. When it was about to take off, the plane fell on the runway in Munich, in Germany. And sadly, 23 people died, and including 8 players, which were very talented. As you know, they were coming from a European tour, European game. So please, just take some time to think about our fallen heroes. Let me start. I've got like 5 talking points about what I expect in the game against Leicester City. Point number 1 is the importance of the game. This is a very important game. It's a must-win game. As you all know that for us, it's now difficult to return to the Premier League, to like in a good position. It's now difficult for us to make it into Europe through the Premier League. At most, I believe we're going to finish the league at position 10, between 10 and 11. That's what I think. So we need to win this match at all cost. Winning the FA Cup, as you know, we're the current winners of the FA Cup. We managed to qualify for the Europa League through winning the FA Cup. So automatically, by that point, this match becomes a must-win game. The win for this match, it helps us to motivate the team. As you all know, in the Premier League, we are playing against Tottenham. Tottenham has been difficult for us. The last 2 games we played against Tottenham, the Premier League, we lost 3-0. In the Cup, we lost 4-3, the Carabao Cup. It has become a very difficult game for us. So if we win the Leicester game, it will act as a catalyst for us to be able to win the next game against Tottenham, which will be in the Premier League. Point number 2, key players to watch during this game. I believe Debue is going to start. He's a new signing. Is Ruben Amorim is signing, and we don't have a left back. Malaysia went on loan to PSG. Luke Shaw is always injured. He has been injured more than the games he has played. I saw a certain joke from somebody who said he have been at Old Trafford more than Luke Shaw in this previous year. He has been there more than Luke Shaw, who's an employee of Manchester United. But sometimes we feel sorry for him because no one wants to get injured. It's just happened. It's just unfortunate. But it's just something for you to smile that it was just a simple joke. But I expect Doku to do well since it's going to be at his debut. I believe Ruben Amorim is going to play him. I don't think he's going to play Aiden Heaven. Only Doku is going to start this match, according to me. And I believe it's going to be a nice match. He's going to shine on his debut. The other players which I believe also they're going to shine during this match is Ahmad. As you all know, Ahmad, he always delivers, and it's been 2 or so games which he hasn't delivered. I believe tomorrow it is time to shine. Ahmad is going to score or he's going to assist. The other person which I believe is going to shine tomorrow is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno, we want him to shine. We want him to do well. If Bruno can do well, it helps the team to trick. If Bruno is playing well, everyone around Bruno plays well. So we need a firing Bruno. We need a Bruno with shooting from all the guns. We need Bruno to play well for us to have a chance of winning this game. I don't know what you say about it. Point number 3, tactical approach. I expect the same back five. Ruben Amorim is rigid. He said he's not going to change. You took him from Portugal, from Sporting, playing a back five. So he's not going to come and abandon his principles during the middle of his term. He's going to stick to his back five. But what I want a faster game. We've been slow lately. I want high pace. I want high energy. I want the players to be running around. And I also want forward passes. I don't want sideways passes. We do a lot of side passing. I want us to be passing, to be straight to the point. We don't have time to play. We need to win. This is a must-win match. So for us to be able to achieve that, we need to play with a high intensity, with high energy, and a faster pace. That's how I see it. And for the lineup, I believe Ruben Amorim is going to start with the Bayendia in goal. He has been a goalkeeper for the cup games. So Bayendia is going to retain his place in the cup. And for the back three, I would put Yoro on the left side, Mazarawi on the right side of the back three, then Delete in the middle. Those are my back three. And for the left wing back, I'll put Patrick Dogu. For the right wing back, I'll put Dalot. Defensive midfielders, I'll put Ugarte and Bruno. The attacking midfielders, I'll put Ahmad and Maimo. For the striker, the number 9, is just a toss of a coin between Zeski and Rasmus. Anyone can play. So just to tell you the lineup, that is Bayendia, Yoro, Delete, Mazarawi, Dalot, Ugarte, Bruno, Dogu, Ahmad, Maino, Zeski. That is the lineup which I feel is going to play tomorrow. And point number 4, that is Leicester, the strength and the weaknesses. Starting with the strength of Leicester. Leicester have got high pacey forwards. We've got that defensive guy who's very good on Ndidi in the middle. We've got Vardy. Vardy is a threat. Last time they came to Old Trafford, he was not there. Vardy is always a threat. Hate him or like him. We've got also Ayew, one of the Ayew brothers. Is it Jordan? He is also a man to watch. I heard Ruud saying he's going to bring in a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old. Those are also people to watch. People you don't know what are they capable of. And if Ruud can put a 16-year-old in the team, it means that person is one to watch. So that is what I think. But in terms of weaknesses, Leicester, if you talk of the Premier League, they're on position 19 with the 24 games. They don't win a lot. They are not a very good team. There's a reason why they are where they are, to be in position 19. And you know that Leicester came from the Championship. They were not in the Premier League. They were relegated the other season. So the fact that they came from the Championship, it means automatically it's a weakness. They are not a strong team. They lose too many games. In their last 10 games, Leicester won only 2 games and lost 8. And in our last 2 games, we played against Leicester. We won 2. And guess who was the coach? The coach was Ruud van Nistelrooy in his interim, that interim time. We managed to score a total of 8 goals and we conceded 2. So it means Leicester, they scored only 2 goals in our last previous games where Ruud was the coach. The other weakness, in our last 5 games, we've managed to win 4 and drawn 1. So it means the 5 games we've played against Leicester, we haven't lost against Leicester. So that one, it will count as a weakness of Leicester City. Another strength is that their coach is Ruud van Nistelrooy. The fact that Ruud knows all our players, he knows their strength, he knows who to hit, where to attack, who's slow, who's fast. The fact that Ruud knows our players, it might work as to their advantage because they know our players, they know how our players play. So it's going to be a very difficult game. Stats, they show that it's a win for Manchester United, but it's not as easy as you think especially facing a Premier League team. So that is my take on Leicester. Number 5, the pressure on the squad and the manager. There's a big pressure. The pressure is going up now. Even Ruben Amorim was saying that he's also fighting for his job. He doesn't even know that in the summer, is he going to be still part of the coaching setup. He's worried also about his position. This is a time to shine. Manchester United have lost 7 games at home this season. So I don't know, they don't want to make it 8 losses. It will be a worst thing. And also, as they are celebrating the fallen heroes who died in Germany, I would love them to win that game, so to reduce that pressure. It's also time for the players to prove that they are Manchester United quality. It's also time for the players to pull up their socks. They've been written in wrong reason. They've been headlines for wrong reason. It's also time for the players and the coach to work together and make our team great. The coach also needs to show that he's a very good coach. It's not just a fluke that he's coaching Manchester United. Those are the 5 points which I think, which I expect for tomorrow's game. Also, let me talk about a bit of the press conference of what Ruben Amorim said in his presser. Ruben Amorim always was asked about Rashford. He said, luckily, Rashford is now staying in Birmingham, so you can take all Rashford questions to him. You can see that he's irritated by the way they ask him about Rashford. They also asked him about Martinez and Luke Shaw. He said Martinez is going to be a long injury. We don't expect him anytime soon. It's going to be very difficult for him to come back. Luke Shaw had a setback, so they don't want to... It's just a cautious approach. They don't want to make the injury, to increase the injury or to disturb other areas which were not disturbed. So he said Luke Shaw is going to start to train on Monday. He was asked also about Doku and Heaven. He said all of them, they're ready to play, but you're going to find out tomorrow. As I told you, I expect Doku to start. Heaven, I don't think it's too early. Unless we play well, and we're winning comfortably, we can introduce him in the later stages of the game just for him to feel. I don't know how good is the guy. The guy is tall, but I don't know how good he is. Whoever scouted him, they must have seen something, because he has been on the substitute bench for Arsenal at one time. And I don't know how we're poaching Arsenal players. Remember, there's a guy called Chido Obi Martin. Also, we expect him to be involved in the team anytime soon. Chido Obi Martin. Watch out that name. We got him again from Arsenal junior team. He was asked that why he didn't make any transfers on the deadline day. He said we couldn't do transfers what we needed. We need to be careful. We had to be careful because we made a lot of mistakes in the players we bought before. So they are trying by all means not to do the mistakes which they've done in the previous window. So he said they are trading with caution and they believe in the next window. That's when they're going to do a nice transfer, according to Ruben Amorim. He said they didn't want to take a risk about bringing wrong players, because him he's got a different type of profile of players which he wants, of which at Manchester United there's very few of those. So they asked him about, are you not worried that you send away players? He said it's okay, it's a risk which I'm willing to take, because he wanted a different profile of players. So in other words, he's telling you that he doesn't want Rashford in his team. He doesn't want Anthony in his team. He doesn't want Malaysia. He wants a different profile of players. We listened to Lenioro when he was talking to Rio Ferdinand on the podcast Rio Ferdinand Presents. And Yoro told us that Ruben Amorim, if you don't train, you automatically become an enemy of him. If you're not training well, that guy becomes upset. So we can safely say, when he say you want a different profile, it means the players he let go, they are not training according to his standards. That's how I see it. He also admitted that he's fighting for his job, because people were asking him about the summer. So he said he's not even sure that during the summer will you be still at Manchester United. He also talked about with a new win back. Having a new win back, it can help the whole team, because we'll be playing the right player in the left back, as in Patrick Doku. So which means Dalot and Masarawi, they are not going to be playing out of position. So by having a left back in Patrick Doku, it will help also Dalot maybe to play on the right hand side, maybe Mazarawi defensively, and Ahmad to push him up front. So he's saying just by having one player, it has got a ripple effect. It helps this position and this position automatically. Maybe you are fixing 3 positions by bringing one player. He also said we need to find the right players for the positions which we don't have, which is like attacking players, which means that maybe he's going to bring in more junior players. He said we need a solution for the players which we don't have. So I believe he's talking about bringing players from the junior team. He also said that he believes people like Garnacho, he's challenging Garnacho, he's challenging Bruno, he's challenging Ahmad, he's challenging these players to score, which means I believe they're going to be playing in more advanced role. And surprise, he never talked about our strikers, which is Joshua and Rasmus. He never talked about them, about scoring when he was asked about scoring. The people he referred to when he was talking about scoring, he talked about Ahmad, Kanasho, and what you call Maimo. He talked about those people that he believed they're gonna score. So I don't know, tomorrow are we gonna see again Maimo playing as a number 9? I don't know. What do you think? So that's my take. I've talked about the Munich A disaster. I've talked about my 5 talking points of the game tomorrow, what I expect from the game. I've talked about Amiron's presser. And my prediction, as usual, is going to be Leicester United 1. Manchester United 3, Leicester City 1. So it's going to be 3-1. And Patrick Doku, somehow, he's going to be involved either by creating goal or by assisting, or he can even score on a set piece that is going to be a cross and he heads. I just got that strong belief. I've heard that guy talk in his first interview. That guy, he can talk. He can talk. You don't believe that he's from Denmark. The way he's fluent, is accurate, and he's full of confidence. For a player who's 20 years older, I like the guy already. Hopefully, as you know, Manchester and injuries, where I don't know what happens. You'll be shocked that tomorrow when he's playing, he's injured. Like what happened to Lenioro. 2 months, 3 months, he's not coming. Let's just wish the guy the best. Let's wish the team the best. The team need to win. We need to win the FA Cup. All the cup games are now finals. FA Cup and Europa, it's a must win all the games. The league, we don't care about the league. As long as we don't get relegated, let's leave the league. The league is for trying combinations, but the cup games are now important for us. This is your United Uncle. If you liked my content, can you please subscribe? I'm in the road to my first 50, 100, then 500. Can you push me to get to at least 100? I'm just starting. I didn't know that this is a difficult journey. I did a video about mental breakdown. You can check it. It might assist you also. I'm gonna do a lot of motivational videos. I'll be reacting about the team. So from now on, I'll do the reaction of the team before and after the match. Every day I'll be posting a video around 8 o'clock CAT, Central African Time. It depends where you watch it from. Every day it will be a 10 p.m. video every day, CAT. So I don't know where you're watching. I've seen my video. My viewers are from everywhere. So let's keep pushing, guys. Turn on the notification bell. It will help also for you to see when I've posted. But I told you, as long as I'm traveling, as long as I'm around, I'm gonna be posting each and every day. This video is not edited. There's no cutting and putting cards, removing things. It's just something from the top of my head. Is coming from my heart as a Manchester United supporter. So please, I know a lot of people, you like editing. Even me also, when I watch videos with a lot of editing, they are nice. They're something which you enjoy. But please assist me to grow this channel. This is your United Uncle. I thank you.